Hey there, everyone. Chris here. My wife
Lena, nice to see you.
Hopefully you're having a great day. And we thought we would have another episode of flamenco guitar and dance communication, go a little bit behind the scenes, talk about some options and how things work a little bit. So hopefully the flamenco dancers and flamenco guitar players out there will find some enjoyment in this. We're going to do what we're going to do first, and then we'll talk more about it. This is a solea for bulerias Falseta that she created some choreography to, okay? Here we go. So on and so forth. So that's it. So that's the falseta that I actually wrote many years ago for, and it's on my flamenco album. It's titled Flamenco. All my albums are flamenco albums, but this album is actually titled Flamenco. Anyway, so you have some thoughts, babe.
So this choreography, look at the link below. There's a tutorial if you're interested in learning the choreography.
And I'm going to put a tutorial for this actual falseta, so be on the lookout for that. We'll put a link below when I can get that done, okay?
So when I first began flamenco dancing, I didn't really know how to put a flamenco dance choreography together. And so I didn't really know how long my falsetas should be. And they can be 2, 4, 6, 8 compás. Or longer. And so one of my tips that I would recommend if you're beginning in this process of putting choreography together, putting dances together, one is listen to flamenco music and watch flamenco dance videos, flamenco music, guitar playing, cante. Listen as much as you can, because that's how you're going to learn, by listening to it. And my second tip is to find a piece of music that you like, a guitarist, a singer, and set choreography to that music, to a particular piece of music. And so that's sort of what I'm doing here with the solea por bulerias. I already know the structure of my piece, so I write out an outline, just like as if you're going to write a book. You have your outline. And so I have what I ideally want. I have that vision for myself. And I knew I wanted a falseta between the first and second letra of cante. And this is the falseta that I chose. And I am going to actually, it's not going to be there will be a second letra, but after this choreography, this particular section, I'm doing a footwork phrase going into the second letra. So these are some tips that have helped me progress as a flamenco dancer, and I think it can help you as well. And you can check out the links below to learn more. Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, absolutely. So I can, is it okay to comment on those two tips for dancers? One, and it's just not just for dancers, for anybody seriously interested in flamenco, you need to listen to a lot of flamenco, and primarily the cante, the singing. Listen to so much singing all the time, all the live long day. So listen. But it helps to know what you're listening for and to. So Lena gave some suggestions as far as listening for guitar, and really find what you like. So you have to, all of this is going to take an enormous amount of work. So, I know that there will be certain people that say, oh, well, you have to study this, or you have to study, the seguidillas, or you have to study solea. And for some of you, you might not like to study that right off the bat, and that's okay. It's okay. Start where you like, and you got to start somewhere, and it's all going to take a lot of work, and it's all going to help everything else. So just start. and do that. So then Lena mentioned pick a piece of music that you like, or a letra of a particular palo that you like, and choreograph to that. So then I want to actually just kind of let you know, as a dancer or a guitarist that's kind of going to apply this to your guitar playing, that you want to look at this as a workshop and an experiment, and don't get too attached to what your work is. Think of it, try to do it as many iterations as possible, as many times. Like, so you have one verse, do like one as fast as you can. Just do a quick choreography as fast as you can. Make it, set it, and get a few reps to it, and then change it. Then do a completely, you know, so changes could be, okay, I'm gonna do one with no footwork. One pass with no footwork. The next one I'm gonna do, I have to include 2 compás, say it's a 4 compás, whatever it is, 4 compás, then 2 of those compás have to have footwork. And one of them has to be the full compás length. So give yourself parameters like that. And then you don't have to love it. It's just the fact of doing it. And then you're going to find what works and what doesn't work. And then my last tip for anybody, guitarists or dancers, would be to then either audio or video record your work after you have it set. And then you study it, and study what decisions you like and what decisions you don't like. And the more you do that, the more you put in that work, the faster this process is going to go. But it's a lifelong process. It's always going to be so much work for all of us. What do you think, babe?
I think those are great tips, and that's something I try to practice before a performance, a concert, is to rehearse my piece and videotape it, and think about the choices that I really like and the choices that, you know, didn't come across, didn't emote as well as I had hoped for. So it's a great tip.
Okay, and then I have last things as far as for flamenco dancers. If you like this particular piece of music, I would, if you're working with a guitarist and you have a guitarist in mind, please communicate gently with them when you ask them maybe to create something like this. And that's how I would say it, okay? I would not ask a flamenco guitarist to learn something note for note, because every guitarist has their own style and way of playing things. So I would ask for, say, I'm inspired by this, can you make something close to this? Some guitarists will, like, they'll love it and they'll love the challenge and they'll like, yeah, I want to learn it that way, exactly. Other guitarists, and I'm one of those, I don't like to do that. I really enjoy the creative process on my own. And so I'd much rather have a dancer come to me and say, I really like this. Can you create something like this? Definitely, this is 8 compasses long, please. It needs to be 8 compasses, and then I'm going to do this. But the more open you remain to, if you know that your guitarist likes to be creative and likes to create, the more open you are to their creative input, I think the easier and the more beneficial it's going to be for everybody, because everybody's going to have lots more fun, I believe. So anyway, that's it.
That's great.
Guitarists, learn this falseta or not learn this falseta, or create a falseta to Lena's dance choreography, and you can send it to me. Let me know what, if you want input on it, let me know, okay? That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Remember, please subscribe to our channel, and we wish you the most amazing day.
Yes, we do. Bye.
Bye.